Hello, this is a very quick update for Europe. Let's just see what's happening because last time we updated was last Saturday, so it has been a long time. So let's see. The main thing going on now is this system with snow that will affect the Alps, and now it's in parts of Germany, eastern France, and also like northern Czechia and some areas. So today's Thursday the 2nd, and Happy New Year. So shows later today into Friday the system going towards the Alps, shows some heavier snow in Switzerland, some parts of eastern France, into Austria, in southern Germany too, shows some snow drizzles in Denmark as well. That's system Norway there between today and Friday, so shows some snow southern Norway into Denmark and to southern Sweden as well. And meanwhile the system from the Alps heads kind of towards the Balkans, shows more snow in Slovenia, Croatia, into Bosnia, even into like Montenegro, Serbia. Tomorrow on the 3rd shows more like later even to northern Albania, Macedonia. And the system from Sweden heads towards like Latvia and Estonia, shows some snow there into like Poland and Belarus, and once again into Germany. Tomorrow Friday shows some snow in Germany, eventually into like Belarus and Ukraine, and eventually into Russia, some snow there. And now this is the GFS model. On Saturday the 4th, it brings a bigger system to the UK and Ireland, shows more snow throughout Ireland and the southern UK on Saturday. And this would bring a lot of snow towards like London and some parts of southern Ireland as well in the UK. This is the GFS. I don't know if it's right, but we'll check the European soon for the scenario as well. But if this happened, there'll be a lot of snow near like London, Cambridge, and other areas. So this goal shows it also in the Netherlands and Germany, some snow on the 4th, and rain behind, so shows snow in front of it and more rain behind it. So first the snow and then some rain. Then it goes on Sunday the 5th, the GFS is more rain, some parts of the UK, and more snow into Scotland and some areas. And it does bring the snow all the way to northern Germany, into Denmark on Sunday, into Poland as well. Some parts of Czechia, shows no northern Austria and Czechia, Slovakia, and then maybe northern Romania, Ukraine, a little bit. And then to Monday the 6th, snow into Sweden, Latvia, and Lithuania, Belarus, and eventually Russia. Then the GFS turns this into a bigger system on the 7th, does bring more snow to like Sweden, Norway, and Finland especially. Then it heads north. And that's one thing. The other thing is the front in Portugal and Spain on the 5th, shows some heavy rain there. This goes, shows more rain some parts of Spain, snow on the Pyrenees on the 6th, so shows more snow on the Pyrenees. The front goes into southern France, more rain, some snow spots of the Western Alps, and into some other parts of the Alps. On the 8th shows another system to Spain and Portugal and southern France, more rain, wind and snow likely. Shows on the 9th some more snow in the Alps and other areas, all the way down to Turkey on the 11th. But this is just one model and a specific run from this model, so this information still change a lot. Now the European shows the snow there in Germany, France, heading towards the Alps. So be aware tonight the 2nd and to tomorrow the 3rd in the Alps, some heavier snow accumulations. This goes there, shows into Croatia and Bosnia. Be careful there too with the snow. So in this the European showing the same thing because these events are already happening. Then this goes shows a spot or two of snow in Turkey on the 4th, and the system in Norway with snow now, northern Scotland. This goes into like Sweden, some snow in Denmark tomorrow Friday. Even the Pyrenees shows a tiny hint of snow there tomorrow Friday. Then the system from Sweden moves into Estonia and Latvia and Lithuania, some snow, went into Russia and northern Belarus. Then the system, the UK on the 4th, shows a lot of snow in Ireland and some other areas. It does show some snow in London too, but not as much as the GFS. But then this goes shows some heavier rain later, like southern UK, and that does snow in Ireland on the 5th. This goes shows more rain and storms in Spain and Portugal on Sunday because of the front. Be careful, some heavy rain. Then the snow there goes into Germany and Belgium, some in the Netherlands. Then this goes into Germany, northern Czechia, and some parts of Poland, all the way down to Romania. And the other half, the system goes into Norway and Sweden and Finland, and the European brings this down to 958 millibars. That's quite strong. Then this goes into Finland, might have some heavier snow. On the 7th, still shows the meandering front in the Alps, some snow on the 6th and the 7th. More snow lingers into Germany and France in some areas, and shows like the front in Spain and Portugal on the 8th, another front with snow in France and other areas, especially like in the Alps on the 8th and the 9th. And shows going all the way to Eastern Europe, and then shows another front to northwestern France on the 10th, some more lingering snow in Ireland and the UK late on the 10th, shows on the 11th another system to like Central Europe and more snow in the Alps and the Balkans, but that's kind of far out. It will change still, but just be aware that those areas, especially today and Friday there in the Alps and everything. We don't have much time today to talk a lot, but just be aware of these potential systems coming. We might have another video out by Sunday or Sunday as those systems unfold. So shows the temperatures here, the true mirror temperatures, very cold in the Alps, and also much of Europe, very cold. Spots of central Spain, France, some negative temperatures. Let's see the GFS. So shows like especially Norway and Sweden, very cold there. To Eastern Europe, to the UK next week, so negative temperatures. So be careful. Now for just some fast, quick wind here, the European does show the system in the Alps, slightly higher gusts in Switzerland, some areas there. So here, career powers, southern Germany, France, and Italy. So be careful, some blowing snow there as this comes. Shows later some high gusts near Corsica and Italy, central Italy, Bosnia, Croatia, those areas, and shows the system approaching northwestern Spain, some more winds too. This goes northern Sardinia, shows some winds, especially on into Sunday, shows some very high gusts to northernmost Portugal and Spain, especially those spots of Spain like 108 km per gust already showing on Sunday. So be careful. Shows like to northern France, some parts of the UK, some higher gusts. This goes shows very windy throughout much of Portugal, many parts of Spain on like late Sunday, and shows like especially northern Spain goes 123 km per gust by the European, northwestern Spain. So be careful. Shows more to the UK as well, and in Ireland, those areas. So be aware into France too. Sunday shows there some more. Especially into France, some higher gusts on the 6th on Monday, so be aware there. And the Pyrenees is showing like Monday the 6th, some higher gusts too, but nothing crazy, but shows some higher ones into France, and then show like in Poland, Ukraine a little bit higher, not also on Monday in Croatia, Slovenia, some areas there, Switzerland, so be aware, Belgium, the Netherlands, and does show this system in Norway there, close to Norway, some very high gusts there on the 6th, show like in Denmark, Sweden, this goes there, shows some high winds central Norway, central Sweden on the 6th as well, and the season near Finland, and those areas still shows some areas in Germany, Ukraine, and like Spain, a little bit higher gusts. And then the Faroe Islands shows some very high gusts too, the 6th and the 7th. Then it brings on the 8th the next system to Spain and Portugal, especially northern Spain, some higher gusts. So be aware. And for temperatures here, it does show that's the 8th here. So like tonight to tomorrow, those negative temperatures in the Alps shows Germany, France, Czechia, Slovakia, those cold temperatures, Poland, And like Norway and Sweden, like northern Finland, are showing like -24, so -25, and the wind chills might be close to -30 or even more depending on the wind. So be careful. So shows in Norway, it's very cold in spots, in Sweden as well, Finland. So be careful there. Shows in Belarus, Lithuania, kind of cold in southern UK and northern UK as well, and Ireland, some colder temperatures. This goes Friday, the 3rd, comes down further, shows like as some -22 in the Alps, in Italy, cold as well. Bulgaria, Macedonia, Bosnia shows cold temperatures taking all the way south. Ukraine, Poland, Germany, very cold. And then show like in Spain, some sanctuaries -2 or something. On Saturday, the 4th, this goes there. Colder into Eastern Europe, those spots there. A little bit less cold, but still some spots in Western Europe. And the UK shows colder there on Sunday. This goes and like shows more, especially to northern Sweden, close to -28 degrees Celsius. So be careful there, especially the wind chills in those areas. Finland as well, northern Norway. So be careful. Shows more like in the Alps still. The 6th, this goes, and then shows a little bit colder air mass on the 8th, starts affecting some parts of Europe. In the Alps, it's like -27 in the Alps, very cold throughout the UK. Not very, but some negative temperatures. And shows like on the 8th, this goes there. And wait, the morning of the 9th does show much of northern France, that the UK and Ireland, a little bit less cold in Spain, but still the Pyrenees cold. Shows some areas of Eastern Europe still cold. Then this goes there. And like the 10th, the 11th, still in Central Eastern Europe, very cold. Some spots like the Pyrenees show like Norway still, and Iceland. So be careful. Now the rain accumulation until the 11th, that's too much. Until the 7th does show the front in Spain and Portugal on Sunday. Potential although it's like 194 millimeters there. So this is the European model, is indicating very heavy rain from this front. So this could cause some minor flooding in some spots in northwestern Spain and Portugal. Chuva forte domingo, dia 5, Portugal, norte da Espanha. So be careful there. And until the 12th, shows even more there because of some fronts, but that's too far, so be careful. Spain and Portugal shows some spots of Montenegro, Bosnia, some heavy rain too, and the UK expecting more rain because of those systems into France as well. So the GFS is a similar thing, that doesn't have as much, does have like more than 100 millimeters in northern Spain next 5 days. So be careful there. The GFS is more into the southern UK as well. Now snow accumulation until the 10th from the GFS. It does have more snow on the Pyrenees, some spots there into central northern Spain. In the Alps, the GFS is next 7 days, more like 97 millimeters, close to 100, some spots in the Alps. Be aware there now still central Italy, spot in Corsica, and the GFS does have snow in London, the UK some 14 centimeters, in Oxford some more, central UK there, into Ireland does have some snow too, Croatia, Montenegro, and Albania, so be aware there. Shows in Romania some snow, Slovakia, Poland, Belarus, this trail of some heavier snow. Be aware like Sweden, Norway, more snow there. Now the European model shows snow basically like 100% of Finland, Sweden and Norway over the next 7 days. So more snow there. Heavier in some spots like Western Norway. Be careful in all those areas with snow, slippery roads, and some icy conditions, some heavier accumulations there in Norway. The Europeans just have 2 centimeters in London. but it does have more snow in Ireland, 17 centimeters in Dublin, more like central northern UK. The European does have some more in the Pyrenees, especially the northern Pyrenees, and a little bit more there. It does have like central northern Spain, some spots of snow too. In the Alps, the European is like 124 centimeters, 131 next 7 days. Just next 5 days, some 69 centimeters, but next 7 days it gets more there. So shows in the Balkans too, from like Slovenia to Albania, shows more there. Some in Serbia, Bulgaria, Kosovo, and those areas are like Ukraine, Romania, beware there. Like shows more in Estonia, Latvia, and some areas there. Now the icon is like 2 centimeters in London and more further north in the UK. Has more like in the Alps as well, some spots southern France, the Pyrenees into Spain, also a spot in southern Spain. So BR has most of Finland, Norway and Sweden, more snow there, Denmark. So stay safe in those areas. Now for like some, if it works here. Wait. Here, so for some temperature outlooks and stuff. So the GFS does show here those below average temperatures, like Northern Europe still there, some slightly above average, some spots to southwest, but then the cold air moves into Eastern Europe on the 5th. It shows some above average on the 6th there, but still some below average on the 7th in Western Europe. Then it shows a stronger dip of cold air around the 13th, and this would be very crazy. Some very cold temperatures it's indicating, but this the GFS, it can exaggerate and you never know, and that's just one model one. So the European shows those below average temperatures there, North Central Europe the 5th, so slightly above average on the 6th, then slightly below average on the 7th, some spot to Western Europe, the 11th. On the 13th it has a more like Central to Southeastern Europe, some below average, not in Western Europe like the GFS had. So this can change a lot, so we'll keep watching it and be aware in those areas with wind, snow, and everything, and also fog in the morning, as some spots of Spain, even Slovakia, Hungary. So Thursday into Friday in France, as well in Finland. So yeah, be aware and feel free to ask questions and stay safe.